Hello, friend. This is Ryan Hicks of TalkToProfit.com, and today I want to talk to you about the heart of abundance. You see, when having faith in God, you have an abundant mindset. You see the infinite abundance that is available to you in God's universe. Oftentimes, man's religion, and even outside of religion, men in general talk about scarcity. They talk about lack. And yet from the earliest days, those who were following God said, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." They said that in Him is all things, and in Him we live and move and have our being. There was constantly that ever-present view of God being abundant, of the fact that we can do all things through Christ, that there is in Him abundance, that He gives us freely, liberally, all things richly to enjoy. If you've adopted the lack of faith, the doubting, the unbelief, the wavering mentality that there is not enough, that there's scarcity, there's limitation, that there's hindrance to you receiving more, then that's all you'll ever get. According to your faith be it unto you, according to your faith be it done unto you. You're going to believe and receive exactly that. But that's not what you want. And this is where it's so fundamentally important that the words you are speaking and the thoughts that you are retaining are those that are the utmost purity, constantly with a single eye focused on God, meditating on His goodness, meditating on the gifts and the blessings that you're grateful for that He's given you each and every day. When you adopt this abundant mentality, saying the Lord our God, He will prosper us. When you see that He is the Lord that teaches you to profit, when you see that He gives you the power to get wealth, that He lists truly infinite benefits to knowing Him, then you can see there's no limitation. All there is abundance. And I'll give you one example of Jesus showing forth this mentality of abundance when He looks out on the beauty of a field of flowers and said, "Consider the lilies how they grow. They toil not, they spin not. And yet I say to you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these." My friend, there is abundance, even an abundance for the flowers. There's no limitation in Him. And if you find any limits, you believe there are any limits, it's only because your mindset is creating that. Now, I want to encourage you to get a couple of my books today. The reason I bring these books up and the reason I wrote them in the first place was to bless people and to help people have that next level of life. If you want to have a repeat this year of what last year was like, and the next year being just like this year, if you want to be in that cycle, then maybe these books aren't going to be for you. But if you want to constantly be growing each and every day and take control of your life in full faith and confidence in God and see His glory revealed in your life, then I want to encourage you to get these books. One of the books is God's Secret Law of Attraction, and the other book is Co-Creators with God. These both address different subjects, but in the end, they get you to the same point of operating in full faith and confidence in God and understanding that He's not to blame, the world's not to blame, the devil's not to blame, your neighbor's not to blame, your cat's not to blame. No one else is to blame. You choose what you're going to believe, and that is creating your life. By faith, whether good or bad, that's a choice you're making. And I want to show you how to make the right choice to get the life you actually want. Now, you can live whatever life you want, but if you want to live a life that's bringing glory to God and is full of His abundance, then I encourage you to get those books today. They'll be a blessing for you, and they'll help you walk in faith and see the abundant life that Jesus came to give you. My friend, I pray this is a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.